Hello and welcome back to Void War. We are starting off a new run here today with a brand new heiress who we have just unlocked after a very short and failed run. The heiress gains 5 life on kill. She has 100 HP because she's in the big Space Marine armor, Chaos Space Marine armor. I'm not really sure. 4 damage. She can cast a crew that mind controls a single hostile crew. A renegade scion possessed of unslakable ambition. She has renounced her inheritance and responsibility in search of fate beyond the stars. She will be called Voxius. And she is going to lead us on the Blood Cultist ship, which will be called the Psalm of Euphoria. What a good name. I like that. So this ship starts with a Stygian worm, which are really nice. They spawn tendrils. They can just kind of wander around. They can't really do much, but they are helpful. A Blood Witch, which can summon thralls, and a Ritualist, which can then use those thralls to repair systems. We get 10 HP to all blood units with the Pain Engine. And then we get a Thunder Cannon and a Twin Disruptor, so pretty like standard, but we do get the Reaper Beam, which is really fun. We're going to be playing on Torment 9, trying to get that win. Trying not to launch ourselves into space today. No promises. Hypnosis is instant. Oh, you only get 1 per fight, though. I wonder how long it lasts for. Well, we'll try to do what all Blood Cultists run if we can. But we'll see. We see how it goes. You got an Acolyte, a Scribe, a Recruit, and a bunch of Husks. Well, I might as well grab you. We might as well turn on all of our stuff. Should have called her Dami Mommy. She's got pretty big Dami Mommy energy for sure. Think I'm gonna win it on the first drive? I ain't so sure about that. Okay, so the mind control is also only like 20 seconds. Ow. Vent that. Now, the good news is that that didn't actually do any damage to my hull. Oh, cool. The Thunder Cannon has a chance of hull breach, which is pretty nice. So he's lighting fires, but he actually can't do any damage to my ship. So maybe I'll just get rid of his oxygen. Oh, you really don't want me to have that. Okay, fine. I'll put this guy on weapons then. That's the way you want to play this? By Jove, I can play it that way too. Boom. No more ship for you. I don't really think I actually need sensors. I'm going to put this guy on weapons for now. And we'll just keep rocking. Try not to light an enemy ship on fire and then blow it up while you're still on it. Yeah, ideally, if we could avoid doing that this time around, I think that would be good for us. Might as well grab you. You know, I will say, her ability is not giving us much use with this build. There go my shields, doo-doo-doo-doo. On the bright side, there go their shields. And a nice big hull breach to go with it. Now, this is precisely what I have things like a Reaper Beam for. How many rooms can a Reaper Beam reap if a Reaper Beam could reap rooms? The answer is a lot. My guy's just causing chaos on their ship. $14 metal scrap. Purge you. Purge you. Have you can run up here and start repairing this. Get our shields back online. Mildly important. Can we get out? No. Quick purge of these and we should be able to vent them. I gotta remember we have coagulate. I could have used that in the middle of that fight to just repair those shields. Easy peasy. And there's really no reason not to do it. Ship armaments, consumable, and missile templates. I got 71 scrap. It does kind of feel like weapons are going to be important to this build. But that's also a transport vessel. You know what? We'll take a look. This could define the whole build. Take a look. Contributor, a heat beam, and a twin disruptor. You got a couple of missiles, and you got mostly garbage. Great. Yeah, so thunder cannons do a lot of hull breach, small chance of fires, minor crew. They mostly do hull damage per shot. I do like the thunder cannon. I like the idea that this is just like you breach hulls. The idea is you are a chunky ship that can heal itself, and they are not. Twin disruptors. Disruptor missiles, siege missiles. 2 times damage to systemless rooms. Small chance of hull breach. These are kind of like displacement bombs, but not as crazy. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to buy anything here, dudes. Drop the Reaper beam for shields. I guess we should have hit the transport bay. Oh, there's almost nobody on this boat. What if I mind controlled you and then also summoned a thrall over here? Because I could do that. Right, I guess the thing is like, not all of them are going to die. They're also immune to fire. Double kill. Single kill. Feels like both of them should have died there. Well, now he's dead. Now the problem's solved. Yeah, I gotta remember to summon thralls and use those repair spells more frequently, because that's a really good ability. Okay, it looked like someone was in there. Let's grab him. Death Mage. They're stinking up the place. Covered in farts. Corruption beams, thunder cannons. Yeah, they can't get through 2 levels. Oops. Probably should shoot that. Oh, you guys are getting stunked. You're also getting stunked. So you're not immune to gas. You're immune to suffocation, though. Good noted. Boop. Boop, and onwards. Whoa. A war pick and scrap metal, plus 4 DPS against targets over 100 max HP. But your ship can dodge spells with its evasion attribute. That's huge for the build that we're thinking about being if we just want to be a big tanky monster. I don't know where our real damage is going to come from. That's still big time to be determined. This definitely means I want to upgrade the engines a lot. Supplies or a prisoner? Let's go with a prisoner. Bum, bum. Rude. Rude. Goodbye, shields. Yeah, I don't really need to reap anything right now, so... I guess I could thrall them? That's fine. You can just put out that fire. I think. I seem like you're doing pretty okay over here. Not enough breaches. Being able to grab their guys is really fun. Yeah, Bob. An Apostle of Decay. Temporary summon a bloatmite in the target room. Well, you'll do for now. But I did want to go with a Blood God run. So the Shaman Merchant is up there. I have to go through a shipyard, but I guess we could get some husks. Or munitions. Certainly there's a lot of rooms we could use work on. Oh, I guess summon a bloatmite. And a thrall? Why not? What are you doing? Summoning thralls. Summoning thralls in my ship? How rude. Thankfully, I have a Stygian worm whose very job is to do that. Let's get rid of your oxygen. I think you're basically just dead no matter what I do right now, so I ain't gonna panic about this. Slorp. By oxygen. Oh, I did not manage to break it there with that thunder cannon. Whoops. There we go. 27 scrap. And we're on again. Like, pump up the engines. Yeah, I do want to pump the engines a lot. Check out the munitions depot. Find munitions. Find a combat shield. It's a tool. Well, I guess you're getting it then. Blood Witch. We'll take a husk. I'm gonna put them on doors. I always love an extra guy on doors. These guys are going to bomb an Imperial supply station. Let's raid the station before the attack. You miscalculate the timing and the bombs go off before you're able to get clear. You got some supplies, but took 3 hull damage. That's fine, man. We got a Reaper beam. Imperial acolytes, Imperial sorcerers. Cast a projectile that heals allied crew for 10 HP, sacrifices nearby thralls to increase to 35 HP. Fireball, Psychic Shriek, Blood Spear, Blood Curse. So that's what we're going to do. You have coagulate. You have an empty slot. What'd be best for you? We definitely need a Thrall Bay. And preferably another Blood Psyker to put all these spells on. You gain life on kill right now, so I feel like this Ritualist repairs system damage. Why don't we also then give you repair HP? So you're kind of my like medic. The Blood Witch only has 1 slot. This guy has an extra slot, but again, I don't really know I want to keep it that Death Cultist. Giving you like teleport would be awesome, but I'm going to give you Blood Curse because I don't know whether or not that would trigger your gain 5 life on kill. But I feel like it might. And we're going to keep that other Psyker power for some other Psyker. Blood Cult Sector. That's what I'm talking about. Oh! The shrine and the planetary fortification are in 2 different directions. I gotta do the shrine. Hate it. Hate it. Ah, they have a cool Thrall Bay. I wish I had a cool Thrall Bay. So those guys are infested. Yeah, we're gonna need more guns. That's for certain. I guess taking Blood Spear on one of my characters would have been a really good idea. Because then I would have at least had something I can get through Psyker shields with, or regular shields with. Miss! Guys, you're killing me here. I really can't hit all 4 of those. Oh, I can't unpower that now either. I see the problem. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There goes my life support. Dude, if these miss in that order, can't land anything. There go my shields. You know what? Fix those shields. Those shields back online. I need more energy. All right, the thunder cannon's not much good to me right now. This guy, on the other hand, is. Okay, now the thunder cannon would be of good use to me. What is offline there? Life support's offline again. Great. Fantastic. That's what you want to see, baby. That's what we're looking for. Jokum, hello. How we doing, brother? Okay, oxygen is about to be a real issue. No! I got ioned. It's weird because it looks like I have one point of power here that I should be able to use for that thunder cannon. But I guess not. All right, well, if we hit him with another twin disruptor and the Reaper beam, we should be able to have it. Assuming we can land the twin disruptor. We can. Oh my god, the shield recharged at the last second. What, does he have, an ion tunneler? Yeah, okay, that suddenly makes a lot of sense. You know what, man? I might just turn off my engines, actually. Nice. There we go. That was the real trick. After disposing of the enemy ship, you set your sights on the shrine ahead. Let's pledge ourselves to the blood god. Offer our blood. We are injured, but not that much. Now we can keep going. Let's grab a energy here so we can keep everything running at the same time. Not using my summons enough? Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. I would actually say you are absolutely correct. Nice. Managed to sneak in that shot there at least. All right, get out of there. Don't want to be on fire. Let's go that way, actually. Sir. Oh, I guess I could transfuse her to heal her. That would actually be really smart. Nice. I got a breach on the shield room. That's excellent. Boom. Pop. So what I'd like to do here, I would like to summon a thrall. Let's grab that tactical armor. What's the cast time on this ability? Gee whiz. Now, can you cast transfusion and heal me using that thrall? Nice. Look at that wombo combo. 50% suffocation resistance. Are you the only one with armor? You are. So what's going on you? You get an extra 10 HP as well, which ain't nothing to laugh at. Then we can keep moving. Supposed to be Dark Heresy Alpha, but it got delayed, so it's Void War Day. Yep. Played EVE offline for 15 hours yesterday. Woo. That's a busy day. Blood cultists. All of whom have summoned thrall. Why do I have a feeling I'm about to have 20 thralls on my ship? Well, I guess let's start by summoning a bloat mite. We'll see what kind of shenanigans we can get up to. Miss! Thralls. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to put a thrall in charge of our throne room. Now I'm going to run around and kill things on this ship. Excuse me. Can you guys go up there? Up there. Ooh, I love how fast the Stygian worm is. Okay, that was pretty straightforward. Let's take you, and you, and put you in this room. And check this out. Oh, everybody's wounded? Eat that thrall. Everyone's healed to full. Not too shabby, baby. Not too shabby at all. Yeah, these guys have like nobody on their ship. We're gonna blood curse him. We're gonna hypnosis him. We're gonna summon a bloat mite. We're gonna summon a thrall. And then we're gonna watch them kill each other. I guess I might as well light a bunch of holes in their ship as well. Why not, you know? Make it all go boom. Ah, problem solved. Ready to jump? Infernal energy. This is the thing we're kind of weak against. Shrouded in dark energies. Let's see if the thrall can do it first. Better idea. Let's actually see if I can blood curse whoever's in there. Which is a blood golem. Nice. There's the chest. A fire suit. Excellent. Excellente. Subspace breaches. Not so excellente. Cannot move, cannot extinguish. But is this tendril piloting my ship right now? It totally is. How good is that? Get out of that room. Now the only problem is I can't kick that tendril out, so I am kind of stuck in a weird spot right now. Hey, there go his shields. And there go his ship. Hey, baby got bacon. Thank you for 5 months, my dude. Welcome. Come on in. Join the Void War. Must be a smart tendril piloting the ship like that. I know, right? Such a nice guy. So this is suffocation resistance and 10 HP, but this is immune to fire. Oh, I don't know what's the better option here. Having someone who's immune to fire is really useful for, you know, putting out fires. Though I do feel like having someone who's immune to suffocation is kind of better. It looks like I'm getting another husk. Because I already have a lot of munitions. So I guess you're going to man the sensors. Missile boat. A missile boat. Heavy disruptor missiles. Oof. Okay, yeah, we don't want to get rid of them. Actually, can I blood curse these husks? Kind of thought that would kill them, but it did not. I didn't know this. Oh, no, this is because the thrall is over there, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Had this moment where I was like, oh my god, if I mind control someone, I can teleport them back to my ship. It's like, that seems a little OP. Okay, they killed that guy. Get rid of those missile bays. Thank you very much. Enough out of them. I'm gonna also just Reaper beam you because I feel like it. Because I've had enough out of you. And I want a little bit of extra HP. Boop. Okay, we got a couple of shops coming up, so I'm just going to save up everything we can for them. I think I'm going to keep him over here. Greater Wars here. He's gonna try to soul spear me. Yoink. Nice. Managed to tap the shields there. They're toast. They's in some trouble right about now. Ha. A grave beam? This is the ghoul beam. The beam that summons ghouls. Servo husk. Now, a servo husk counts as a machine slave, so that doesn't actually screw with my blood cultists. The grave beam is great, but like we're not really built for it here. So I'm gonna take a servo husk. And I'm gonna put him on, probably on doors. Which means, where are you going? Put you on weapons. Let's get the hell out of here. Now, do we want to go crew contracts and equipment or missiles, systems, and equipment? I'm going to say crew contracts because I think we need more blood cultists. Game called Vanguard Galaxy. Splattercat Gaming called it Eve Offline. It's a very good. Very good. I love Splattercat, man. He's so good. Excellent content, right? Joys of having the internet back. How is it going, dude? It's going pretty well. We got thrown a little bit for the loop today. We were meant to play 2 other games, but they all got delayed in getting access to me, so instead we're Void Warden. Yeah, which is not a complaint. Munition depot being attacked. Let's defend it. I think this is like a multi-stage fight, if I remember correctly. Shivs, bolt cannons, and flares. It's a good jam. You got a commando down there, do you? Can I take him? Sure can. My oxygen. Yeah, you know what? Coagulate that. What's that old coagulator for, if not for coagulating? One might ask. Did they just hit my oxygen again? Those dirty rascals. You're just a rascal, Dizzy Rascal. Well, I'm gonna Reaper Beam you and hit a lot of your rooms all at once. How do you like that? Take out my oxygen. Take out your butt. Jerks. Coagulate. Man, who needs to repair anything? Repairing's for suckers. Our ship just bleeds. I quite like the idea of that it's like literally our ship produces like bodies and then just bleeds all over. Elder Blood Mage. You come with an innate blood spear. Another ritualist who can summon thralls. No, who heals. A ghoul magus. I don't know if you would count for a blood cultist run. Flux priest, assault cyborgs, servo excavators. Technically, these guys are machine slaves as well. Machine rifle, plasma projector, and an assault sled. Well, the Elder Blood Mage here is a no-brainer. I'm definitely getting him. I can afford the Ritualist as well, who has transfusion, so I could heal a second group. You already have Blood Spear, so I don't want to give you a second Blood Spear, but I could give that to the Ritualist. Games get delayed. Agent could go War Tales. Instead, we're stuck in the void fighting all the wars. Well, I don't want to do War Tales because I also don't have the DLC for that. Add that onto the list. All right, let's get that Ritualist. There's all my money gone. Definitely you guys are going up top here. So, I guess you're going to take Blood Spear. Unless... Can I give you 2 Blood Spears? I think it would probably be better if we divvied that out. I can make you immune to fire, which is also really nice, though. So... You summon thralls. You use thralls. You also use thralls. try saving this setup. This feels good. I like this. The void is solid as always. Your spacecraft materializes beyond the borders of a shattered space colony. Grotesque statues of the war deity Crom are scattered across the surface. Have your striker reveal nearby life forces. You conduct a blood ritual that reveals all nearby life on the route and discover a frightened Imperial scribe. Purify. I gotta be honest, Imperial scribe, I don't really want you on my ship. Yeah, these two are gonna have to go. I gotta know about the achievements now. Does it work if I have machine slaves? Do they see details in game? It says. Because I know there's rules about husks. We either go the Infernal Sea here, where we have to fight a infernal boss, or we go for the Desolate sector. And then we have to go through an exclusion zone after. I feel like an infernal mini boss would slaughter us. Yeah. We're gonna go Desolate. Just very quickly, I just want to check on the main menu under achievements. Under Covenant. Every member of your crew, minus the commander, must have the Blood Cultist demonic or machine slave keyword before entering the final boss battle. No more than half of your crew may be composed of machine slave keyword. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3. Well, we can keep them for now. But I don't really want to. Sneak up on a ship. It escapes. I have no idea what this station would be. I'm assuming Imperial. I have no money, so I don't really want to go that way. Yeah, there is a major threat at the end of this. Purify is good. Purging mind control can save you. That's just true. Just trying to do the blood cult ship. That's why. Soup, soup, soup. Teleport, teleport, teleport. Corsairs. Okay. Fugas. The flare beam. Fine, this is fine, this is fine. Oh, their ship is chaos right now over there. Kind of wish I just had more blood curses, but what are you gonna do? Blow them up. That's it. A couple blood spears makes a big difference. Missile-based systems and equipment. They might have a thrall bay. I gotta check. Gotta check. A thrall bay would be everything to us right now. No. Chaos armor, though. Would graviton be worthwhile? I mean, I guess it could be. It would just slow them all down. You have tactical armor for suffocation. You have no weapon. Nearby enemy systems on kill. Yeah. I don't know. I want any of this. Suffocate them just before the boss. Yep. Yep. Couple more clouders and at least to officially be a void war. Ah, man. Yeah, we really need that thrall bay. I don't think that's worth it. I think I'd be better off putting points into my engines and my shields. Definitely getting our engines up with that spectral drive is pretty good. Ooh. Oh, we are in such luck here. Doesn't really matter where I put these guys. He's just going to go ahead and blow up his own ship. Almost got you. Not getting out that way. I think I'm just gonna give this guy the stink. I don't even know what room he's in. That's the worst part about this. Oh, I guess he's in that room. Yeah, he for sure is in that room. Yeah, I mean, we can't do much, but he can't do much either, so let's just finish him with a blitz spear. Blah. Love it. Get the hell out of here. I don't think I want any more machine slaves, so I guess I'm making munitions. Didn't fully anticipate going through there. Apostle of Decay, you're meant to be there. Ritualist, you're meant to be there. I think. No. Yes. Zangar, Ritualist. Yeah, okay. Keep him going for the meantime. One big bougie Chaos Knight and a Conqueror. Blood Curse. Oh, you're coming to me, are you? Okay. But if that's what you think you want. Definitely not what that servo husk wants, I can tell you that much. Where's my Stygian worm? Ooh. Unexpected. This guy's got some weapons. Let's get rid of them. My agents! Oh man, this Chaos Knight is putting in some work. Serious business. Thankfully, I have 8 million heal spells. Okay, you're okay. You're fine. Right, nobody is piloting, I guess, when you're there, which is a bit of an issue. Just healed myself because I'm an idiot. I guess let's wait on that. Get another thrall. There's his shields gone. And honestly, we've taken a bit of damage here, so I might as well hit him with a Reaper. Try to get a bit of that back up and running. Yeah, right. Ship armaments, missile templates, and equipment. I'm not sure I have a good setup to fight this techno-cult boss. You get one noxious blast. Cast a poisonous projectile at the following room. Well, you know what, man? I might as well give it to the blow mic guy. We're using them for now. I just said intruder alarms, but I do not see intruder alarms. Light bombs. Well, that's a lot of weapons. Oh, I'm sure you can get all that. Yes, sir. That is quite the blight bomb, young man. I mean, you're immune to poison, so I guess you're driving the ship now. I think that's how that works. Swinging a big miss there. Here comes another blight bomb. Get that system back online right away. My shots are too slow. You know what? A thrall will not live on the enemy ship, so... I think I am going to want that online, so I break these shields. Kind of need to give that a boost. That I did not do fast enough either. Still not doing a very good job with that. Poison. God damn it. Is this enough to kill him? Cast a projectile that heals allied crew in target room for 25 HP. Or 3 necrotizing regents and a scrap metal. Here's the thing. I have 2 big heal spells that do 10 HP or 35 with a thrall, so I think I'm going to take the necrotizing regents. This feels like it makes just slightly more sense for me. We can throw a couple extra heals around, make sure everybody's all good. Does anybody have a tool slot? You do. Okay, so all of my husks can summon necro lurch. Could be useful. Yeah, you ain't sure when that's gonna come up, but could be useful. Heavy disruptors, graphic lances, fusillades, bombs, assault sleds, riot shields, and tactical exoskeletons. These are great. Riot shields. Stun nearby enemy for 5 seconds on kill. You don't have a weapon, but I don't know what it's going to be. It's not one of these. Number shots 1, ion damage 3, heavy disruptor, twin disruptor. Number shots 2, ion damage 1. This feels better. A fusillade 2 fires 7 projectiles. Does a bunch of hull damage. Part of me is like, is that the better choice? It kind of combines both weapons into one. Obviously it doesn't ionize, but you just get to like slam a location. It's really less about targeting specific systems. It's just about trying to do a bunch of damage and flak. Now at 120, like I'd need to sell a lot of stuff to get it. Oh, this is a charge time of 11. This is a charge time of 20. That's got charge time of 27. What are we going up against? We're going up against the tech boss. I don't even have a missile bay, so that's no good. Your armor is 50% suffocation resistance, 10 HP. So a tactical exoskeleton would be better for her all around compared to tactical armor. I think I'm just gonna get upgrades. We don't have enough for the next set of shields. But I could do another 10% evasion. So I think we'll do that. %30 evasion is pretty good. This guy wants me to pay up, but joke's on him. I'm broke. Also, joke's on him. He's got a lot of stuff. Ooh, psychic shield just blocked my hypnosis. Don't love that for us. I mean, the weapons bay is not broken. That is, though. Okay, this guy's got a lot of... This guy's got a lot of boom. Shiv missiles, bolt cannon, flare cannon, storm cannon, and this son of a gun. We just got to go right away. Let's repair that. Oh, why is this room out of oxygen? Right, so the tendrils can repair breaches. It's just like, it's kind of random what rooms they choose to hit. So, if I put you in here, what's the chance you summon a tendril in here to fix this room? I mean, you have a bunch of suffocation resistance, so I guess you can go in here. Repairs all breaches in target room. Never mind, I can just do that. Wow, what a good spell. Everybody gets healed up. All right, we got 40. Do I want to upgrade like the oxygen so I don't lose the oxygen so much? Put a point on the autopilot, maybe. You know what, man? If we're relying on evasion that much, I think I will actually put a point on autopilot, just in case I have to pull her off, because she is my heavy hitter. Oh, core miner. You catch movement in the asteroid field, slow, deliberate, not drifting, not dead. An old miner, armored and armed, bristling with stolen weapons and bad intentions. It charges from cover, engines howling like a wounded thing. Cool, I haven't seen this ship before. It is entirely filled with raider outlaws who are immune to suffocation. I love that. Everything else I'm not so sure I love. Launches devastating siege missiles. Launches 3 Shiv missiles. Launches 3-shot volley of breaching ordnance. Okay. God damn. All right, where's everybody hanging out to? I saw 2 guys in there. Get a bloatmite maybe in there too. This sounds like a lot of missiles, man. So obviously I gotta knock their shields out right away. Yeah, those could be worse breaches. They do like a lot of stuns. I have a brief moment here to hit a Reaper beam as well, so I think we'll do that and try to just dummy up that shield a bit extra. Yeah, Noxious Blast isn't going to do much for us. Oh, these breach charges also don't do hull damage. The siege missiles and the shivs do, though. And they do damage if they hit a system. Noted. You gonna be hard to break down, I think. I think you're gonna be real hard to break down here. Eventually, I'm gonna run out of rooms for him to breach. Oh, my Reaper. Beam, I need that online. Both of you go in there. Oh, man. %? Shouldn't it be? Oh, I have 30% autopilot. Oh, that's not good. I know I have a lot of these coagulates right now, but I'm also trying to be smart about how we use them. There's two of you guys in here. I see pretty much no situation where I can win this right now. I've barely done any damage, and he's almost completely destroyed me. So I'm going to charge up the warp engines and get the hell out of here. Unfortunately, this means that this run is probably scuffed. Shields, shields. Do you not die? Could you heal faster? Heals on that commander there. Okay, we have a moment. Thankfully, this tendril is down there filling up some breaches for me. Try to grab a few people here and just patch up the other stuff. Almost. There you go. Summon a thrall. 1 heal. Two heals. Man, that was not a good fight against that mining ship. That's for sure. I thought maybe with the extra evasion we had, we'd do okay, but... Oh, and we're going into the maw! No, man, this is not good. So many jumps before a heal. Hope for the best. Maybe. Nice. Okay, we got the storage vault. Just took a pounding from something else there, though. Thunder cannon, maybe? Oh, hello. Didn't see you come in there, Mr. Ghoul. Oh my god, you're gonna miss that? Come on, dudes. The bright side is that I can probably get another Reaper shot off now, at least. One, two. Little subspace maelstrom. I'll have the Stygian worm just go deal with him. It's kind of what he's meant to be for. Where did you go, little demon? Just vanished. Just disappeared. All right, we're gonna put some points into shields, even though we can't use them yet. Maybe I should have just saved up for the shaman, but oh well. Pirate vessels with aberrants, looters, servo husks. It's the aberrant is my best grab. Cancel my blow might by accident. Oi, oi, oi. Okay. You can do it, Reaper Beam. You can get 4 rooms. I believe in you. Command throne got blown up again? God damn. Get out of here, you dweebs. Keep trying to kill my guy. Duraplate armor or 15 HP. I don't really think I have anybody that needs armor. So we'll take the munitions and scrap metal. And then we are back to the races. tough fights, man. Tough fights. These guys are all the same on this ship. Don't cast that. You're casting that. Okay. A little bit extra. Yeah. So close to getting out of that without a shot, you know? Unusual signature left behind by the enemy ship. Let's approach. Oh, nice. An extra 70 scrap. Going into a shop. Don't mind if I do. That might actually bail us out a little bit here. All right, what do you got for me, Johnny? Gladiatrix, who can summon hounds. Greater Warseers. A blood priest, who has blood curse. Thrall walk. Chaotic rift and treasonous whispers. Ooh. Well, look, man, we have all the other blood cultists, basically. So I feel like a blood priest is something we need to have. These guys I don't care for. Treasonous whispers is really good. That could be my Elder Blood Mage's other spell. You know, I could give the heiress Thrall Walk instead of Blood Curse. And then she could teleport onto the enemy ship. I'm not really set up for good boarding actions right now. Yeah, that's hard to say. I definitely need to spend 33 repairing my ship. So that knocks out Treasonous Whispers. Mind control is kind of like boarding, yeah. Do you want to have him on the enemy ship after what happened last run? I mean, it is tempting. Look, I'm gonna pick it up just as like a spell, and then we'll use it when we find the right time for it. I still need a Thrall Bay. That's still like the biggest thing this build is missing. I guess you can hypnosis that big guy. Blast. Blast. Double shot. Okay, that does the shields. How do I get that chest? Little blood curse. Go. Get the chest. Get the chest. Get the chest. Damn it. What happened to that necrolurch I just summoned? Oh, is that it? Oh, yeah, it is. Greater Demon Heart is pooping out poop to us. I guess we could summon a thrall over there, too. I'd like to use that thrall for. Thank you very much. Mine engines. How rude. 32 scrap metal. We did it. Found my way onto the enemy ship to beat them up. Boom. Got him. Okay. That guy could use a heal. Couple of little blood transfusions. But I think I have enough to power those shields now. Sure do. I want more upgrades for my engines. No need to board if we just win. Truth. Truth. All right, we got an asteroid field here. This guy's only got 2 shields. I'm literally going to focus those shields down immediately to screw with them. Give them a bunch of blood curses. Particularly nasty set of fires. I mean, I still have things I need to reapers, so like I still have HP to get. Guys, stop lighting all of my rooms on fire. This is outrageous. I'm just going to heal that automatically. You're not even going to be able to do anything. God, it's really rude. Keep your shields busted. The asteroids are going to blow you up. 30 scrap? I feel like we get more at this phase from blowing them up. Gee whiz, man. Got no chill. Stop lighting me on fire. How do you even have that many fire spells available to you right now? Get out of here. You're no good, crumb bum. Oop. Full heal. Asteroid goes zooming by. We get another point in the engines. Corrosive gases? We'll go for this lower node in case we have to hit up that shipyard for some reason. A drifting hulk of a large spaceship battered by decades. 4 decades by violent tides of subspace energy. A strange glow emanates from within. Yeah, obviously investigate. A skeleton clutching some valuables. Thank you, skeleton. I can't hit that weapons dealer if I don't go down. Attack, kill. A chromic interceptor. Should we assist them? I mean, we're blood cult. Let's assist them. A single occupant in poor health. You bring the wounded crewman aboard for treatment. Moments later, a chromic warship appears out of nowhere. Your deserter cowers aboard your ship. Hand him over. He does not deserve the honor of perishing in battle. Death Psyker. Cure and defend the deserter. I mean, I'm going to do that. Mostly because it gives us a fight. Oh, I figured it was going to give us a character too, but I didn't really want the character, so I'm okay with that. This is a mostly damaged ship. But it's got a lot of guns. It's got mortars and all sorts of stuff. This is a fun way to do it. Siege mortars and then double fusillades. That's literally just like hit them with everything you got, you know? All right, we're going to go boop, boop, boop. Psychic aberrants. I have protection against all my spells. You are not immune to that, so get out of there. Oh, you know what? We'll just purify you. That's not going to be enough. Did none of my blood spears land? Oh, man. That's brutal. Zolgar! Gonna get killed by his own crew. Died the way he lived. Okay, I have just enough to get a shot off here. Not a ton, but a little bit. This time around, I also have 2 blood thralls, so I can cast Blood Spear like twice in a row. He says, watching the aberrants make 1,000,000 psychic protections. Literally has 1 hit left. I just have to like hit that comms. Hit him with anything that lands a shot, basically. All right, blood spear, blood spear. Done. I can have a servo husk or an assault sledge. No more than 50% of your crew may be machine slaves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. As you conclude your salvage operations, you witness that effectors shuffling aboard. Changed by the ordeal, they are nevertheless grateful for your efforts and pledge allegiance to your command. You get a greater corpulent. Immune to poison. Poison slowly heals self. Constantly creates toxic gas. Repair speed low. Cannot rest. Very slow movement. And a cult blade. 1 DPS against targets with under 50 max HP. Interesting. I mean, he's a demon, right? Demonic, yeah. So we could keep him around for a bit. You might as well take that cult blade. That's a decent spot, I think, to be pooping out toxic gas constantly. I think I'm going to put you here, if that's the case. And then you know what? I might just do a husk here and a husk here. So all of my psychers are actually no longer on systems. I have machine slaves manning basically everything. Except for the big spot. We're going to save that. We're going to keep going. $38 munitions. You know what? I'm going to scavenge munitions here instead. All right. Let's dive right back in. So, we might as well take the up path here. We got quite a crew right now. Quite a mob. But I'm pretty glad, actually, we kept this death cultist, because I got a demon out of him, so. Rift storms periodically disrupt your sensors. You discover an arrow-kind vessel. I mean, I'm going to attack him, even though there are homies. Your opening salvo rips open a massive explosion. But now you are full of blood golems. No, blood knights. Blood knights. They're all going to try to board my ship, I have a feeling. If I wait for that thrall, I can triple blood spear and just kill them immediately. That corpulent's going to die. Almost. Almost. You can cast using enemy thralls? I didn't know that. What just happened here? Why did all of those spells get interrupted? What in tarnations is happening right now? You know what, this Elder Blood Mage is like 70 HP. I should really have him killing things. Purify. Don't want that guy mind controlled. Thank you very much. Here come the Blood Knights aboard my ship. Yeah. Here come the Blood Knights. There goes their ship, though. Okay, those guys fully healed by sacrificing one of those thralls. We get 35 scrap. Dude, get the hell back here. Serious with me right now. Come on. Get out of town. Slurp up another one of them. We can coagulate that. Probably should have coagulated those doors like immediately, seeing as they let everybody just run through my ship. But you know what? No harm, no foul. I think we did okay with that. So I think we'll try to save up as much as I can for that shop. Gladius, missiles, graviton, a thunder cannon, and a radium blaster. Woof. Man, I want a thrall base so badly. It's like all that matters to me right now. They've only got one guy on their ship, which is good because it means he can get that chest for me. And then he can also start breaking their ship apart. Here come the missiles. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Don't want to get that shield, do you? Okay. Let's see how it is. Well, I don't want to deal with that breach, so. How you like me now? Ow! You know what? You can just go heal that. Okay, those shields mostly done. Get another thrall in here. We could technically avoid this. We have a 30% chance. I also have a Reaper Beam that I am not using for reasons unknown. Goodbye, demon. Goodbye, Maelstrom. Hello, Fortress Shield. Reduce enemy DPS by 20 HP. What is it, a tool? A tool. What are you, some kind of tool? You have a combat shield. Actually, on him, that's pretty good. 20 extra HP, reduce enemy DPS. He's slower, but that's fine. He already moves really slow. This whole thing is about stinking people out and trapping them in this room with him while he just poisons them to death. He constantly heals as well in that poison, so yeah, no, that's actually really good for him. Raider Corpulent, what a funny character. All right, let's get the hell out of here. Can I mind control the enemy on your ship and make him go out through an airlock? I mean, you can keep him in a room that has no oxygen, and if he goes to 0 HP, he'll go out through the airlock. More demons. Ah, that was interesting. The Imperial scribe was on the same spot as my captain. Which you shouldn't really be able to be. All right, what are we gonna do here? Let's hypnosis you. Let's like blood curse you. Double blood spear, summon thrall, summon blow might. Get that chest? Of course you won't get that chest for me. Why would you? Why would you be so kind as to get that chest for me? Thrall? Yes! Good job, Thrall. You're the true homie. Oh, okay. We have like a whole gang here right now. Let me go maybe deal with these weapons. Whew. Ripped apart. Okay. I don't know why I didn't use the disruptor on the heart, seeing as that's what repairs everything, but you know, what are you gonna do? No. It's a lot of demons, but they're all dead. You know what? Purify, purify, purify. No poison required. Blood spear. Maybe that'll do it. Nice. Okay. If you go here and you go here, we can just do a quick transfusion. Heal up everybody to max. Dude, transfusion is good. I still don't have a thrall bay, and this is major concern. Space demons, I bet NASA doesn't have a training course for that. No, sir. They missed that one. Oh, I'm also fighting a ship. That might be good to also pay attention to. Nice. Now I have all these thralls on my ship thanks to these idiots coming aboard. And I can do a double blood spear. And then I can do a double blood spear. And then I can put twin disruptors on that. And I can knock out their rift bombs. What a spot. What an aim. Coagulate that. Those missiles are still up. Are they? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Not on my watch, buckaroo. Love to get that thunder cannon up and running right now, just for like one last good shot. Oh, for old time's sake. Nice. All right, we have a breach to deal with, but that's not a problem. 2 DPS to machine slave units. I mean, like, I have 4 machine slaves. 2 of which are servo husks. Right now, I don't have another module, so I'm going to take that. Doop, 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 doop. Come on out. He's just repair, so I might just honestly let it work its way through. You're gonna heal anyway. Right? You come here, you come here, you come here. Transfusion. Everyone's back to normal. Excellent. Give me something good to eat here, immersion. Forgetting the hull beam. Troop. I am forgetting the hull beam again. An ion tunneler. A penetrator. And a flame lance. Ion damage 1, projectile count 3. Ignore shields. Charge time 17. Require power 1. Blessed hammer. Grav spear, cult blade, power sword. The ion tunneler has spread. But for 1 power, I'm concerned I can't really knock down shields at the moment. Like, I'm concerned I don't have enough weaponry. If I had a thrall pit, I could just upgrade the thrall pit and then I could just cast blood spears continuously. That would be the ideal play. And make thralls focus on defense. Blood curse anyone who comes on my ship. Just really what I should be using blood curses for. Yeah, we could also upgrade the Hull Ripper so it goes through shields. Is this worth it? Shield piercing 1. Power 2 though. I like that this only requires 1 power. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna repair like 5 pips. We'll get the ion tunneler online. That's enough power for everything, which we don't necessarily need. But it gives us just like a little bit of extra option. Something deeply unsettling about this ship. We'll investigate. We get a grave beam. On your way back, one of your crewmen are convulsing and laughing uncontrollably, overtaken by a maniacal glee. You restrain them before they injure themselves. Our psyker can treat the infliction. Your Imperial psyker determines the afflicted crewman to be under demonic possession. He performs an exorcism on the crewman over a period of hours and banishes it. Your crewman returns to duty soon after. Well, aren't I glad I had him with us? 2 assault cyborgs and a warseer. One assault cyborg has come to say hi. Not you, Sir Rohusk. You stay home. Okay. Shoot these shields down real fast, if you don't mind. That is not how I wanted that to work. No. Go there. Go there. 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 Ion tunnel. Twin disrupt. Thunder cannon. Reaper. Can't use that in combat, really? I feel like that's why I got it. Now you make a thrall, which we can use to then heal. Thank you very much. And their ship just explodes. I guess it's on fire. I'm not really sure. just my attention was divided there a fair bit. Oh, I guess there was also a lot of asteroids coming pummeling in. Battered Imperial supply barge leaking cryogel. They need help. Vanguards. System banning bonus doubled, man. These guys are nuts. All right. What do you got for me? Let's go with a blood curse down here. Snuck out from it. Okay, they stunned my thrall play. So I'll just go with a double blood spear. Double blood spear, noxious gas, float mine. Followed by hitting him with everything I got. Followed by a 5-room hall ripper. Hey man, you can't knock that, that's for sure. Photon beam, photon cannon. Their ship might just die from tox gas. I feel like we can just kill them with summons. Now, if whether or not that's worth it. Go by thrall. Yes! Great success. Make contact with the supply birds to give us a ton of scrap. Nice of them to be like, you're still aboard the enemy ship. Even if it was just a thrall, I appreciate them saying that. We have another desolate sector before the final boss. Shaman merchant, ordnance merchant, systems. So we'll head up to this guy. You know what? I don't really need to spend a lot of my stuff right now. Let's head up to that guy with all the money that we can muster and see if we can get a thrall bay. And if we can't, we could probably get like tier 4 shields. All right. So we'll send the thralls over there to kill him. Antidotes, 2 times combat shields. Oh man, I'm not gonna knock that. Now, that being said, I don't think we have anybody with a tool slot. Kappa does. Poison immunity to self and nearby allied crew. Where's the other guy? Sigma. So we're going to give them both combat shields. I mean, with the combat subroutines, those guys got 6 DPS right now. It ain't bad. It ain't bad at all for us. Okay, gibberish. Wow, we're just gonna like no extra scrap on the way to this merchant. Yes, thrall pit. Siege beam or a missile bay. A siege beam could be good. You know, if I'm going to use that thrall pit to focus on shields, the siege beam just does a lot of damage. That being said, we have a Reaper beam. Heavy disruptor missile, acid missile. That being said, I love siege beams. If I get this, Trying to focus on like upgrading the things that we have. So I'm gonna need a lot to upgrade that thrall pit to max. That's gonna be like the base of our damage. I do not need a grave beam. That's 30 scrap right there. I'm gonna buy it. Two times damage to systemless rooms, yeah. And pretty much right away, I'm just gonna go for this thrall pit upgrade. Which we're gonna need a lot of juice for. All right. So everything else is just upgrades now. You're going to be munitions, I suppose. Infernal energy, we can deal with that. So, the best way for me to do this. Summon a thrall. Hypnosis. Blood curse. Probably a bloat might. Start getting our first set of thralls up. We'll go for the shields. Across my ion tunneler. Yeah, it ain't gonna be enough. Let's get that ion tunneler then online first. You guys have 2 more blood spears to shoot in there. I think I'm being greedy shooting them that way. No, my throw bit. Okay, I want this guy offline for sure. Nice, nice, nice. That's very good. Okay. Honestly, at this point, I could probably take out the ion tunneler and turn on something like the siege beam. We dodged that spell. Let's go. Kick butt. Very good. And we have all these extra thralls kicking around now too. How lovely is this? There's a bunch of extra power. Let's get everybody online. Does this get every weapon online if I do this? Yes. Let's
This membership is about to be born and unsweet.
Remo, thank you for the 9 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's get a little sweetie, a little sweetie and sweaty. Welcome to the voidwar, my dude. Hope you're doing well. Hope you've been having a nice week. Investigate. A fusion test. A resounding success. The results have been contaminated by a foreign entity, convincing termination of the entity. Oh my god. Look at all those Suro excavators. Oh god. Okay. I'm gonna blood curse that guy. Where are they going? They're all boarding my ship, are they? That's super rude, but okay. Let's mind control you. So I'm gonna thrall over here. So let's infest them. He's cast his spell. Let's bring that Elder Blood Mage over here then. Honestly, like the servo husks might be the better choice, but wow, they were breaking these doors real quick. 100% door break speed. Yeah, well, that would do it, I guess. Okay, you guys are gonna leave. 3 of them boarded my ship. Oh, God. My engine is on fire. Taking damage as well. What are we doing here? We have all these weapons. Not firing a single one. Does that seem like the reasonable thing to be doing? Man, I am fighting a lot of those guys, and they are still doing a lot of damage. I think I have to do this. Purge that room. You're doing great, guys. Keep it up. Don't panic. Can fix up that engine. Put those points back into it. They have a lot of fires going. You know what? I could definitely just blow up their ship with an Elder Blood Spear. If I had room to cast it from. Now, that is my Stygian worm. I don't want him to die. He makes worms. Though I also don't want this guy soloing 2 of these dweebs. You're okay. You got it figured out, homies. A husk and 17 scrap. No, we'll take the 60 scrap. Thank you very much. Then we'll kill off this guy. No problem. Cast another transfusion. Bring that Stygian worm back up there. Everybody, back to your bases. How are you with fire? There's a question for us. Can a corpulent put out fire easily? The answer is actually yes, he can. And then he'll just poop out some toxic gas and heal himself back up. Honestly, great character. Really enjoying his corpulency. There's still a potential I get a decent module out of that spot. So we might just want to keep jumping around. Getting busy, hyped with all long-awaited Total War Warhammer DLC. Glad to see some Void War. Dude, I always love playing this. We were meant to do a couple of other things. The not Total War, but the Warhammer Dark Heresy game was meant to get alpha today. But they pushed it back. They done pushed it back a little bit. A couple extra days. Shield 6, colony. Shield the colony from attack. The attackers quickly leave. The citizens are happy. They give you some scraps, some hull integrity, and heal your crew. Look at us. Heroes of the Empire. Yeah, let's definitely go for that mechanic. A bunch of these servo excavators again here. I don't really want to be dealing with. But I'm feeling like we got enough. stuff. All right, you go down there. You go there. Elder Blood Mage, you're gonna come with. Actually, hold on there, Elder Blood Mage. You're gonna have to wait one moment. I need you to shoot some of those shots. Get right back in there. Blast, blast. No, we did not break that shield at all there. It's a bit embarrassing. And my Reaper Beam is broken. These guys are taking a lot of damage. Oh man, that heal is so good. It's so powerful. God dang it, you guys. Stop blowing up all my stuff. Not made of infinite heals here. I mean, I'm pretty close made to infinite heals, but not all the way. Boom. Okay, we'll transfuse these guys again. So many thralls. The only thing I'd like more is the 2 DPS demons. I feel like would be slightly better for us. Oop. A raider vessel under attack by Imperial patrol. We have a hull reaper, so we can attack the Imperial ship. Great. Yoink. I'll take that free everything. All right, what do you got for me, buddy? Fighting in a vacuum, 3 DPS. That's cool. Your ship's weapons that deal hull damage break doors on impact. Machine slave units repair 50% faster. A fusillade, a warp lance, and a kinetic lance. I don't love the lances on this build. I could put the graviton on, but I you know, it's 30 and then it's 30 for energy. That's like 60 right away. I could also launch bay, so I could like launch thralls, but again, I don't really feel the need for that. Pretty happy with what we got. I think we'll just do upgrades across the board. Shields 4, obviously generally a good choice, but in our situation, I might actually go for full engines. $120 for the last level of that. I feel like trying to fight the final boss without shields 4 is a really stupid idea. So we're going to start with that. I guess it also depends on like what final boss we have. This guy is War Cult? I want to say. God damn, man. You put a mechanic right there? That's just rude. That's just rude. Oh, there's a lot of big guys on this boat. There's a lot of big guys on this boat. Fire the blood spears. Oh, wow. What is that? Storm Cannon 3. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Fire a second round of blood spears here. I gotta get that shield down. Oh, buddy. My thrall pit. They done dongered my thrall pit. All right, there we go. There's their shields offline. Let's go for these 4. Yeah, you know what? Actually, let's go for their weapons. Because I don't want to get hit with that storm cannon again if I can avoid it. I feel like that did an alarming amount of damage to me. And at this point, I feel like I could take off the ions and just start chucking out the shield beam, siege beam. 54 scrap metal for a surrender. I will actually accept that. I think that's a good deal for us. See you later, dweebs. He still had a lot of HP left. Not that I was overly worried about what he was capable of doing, but... yeah, I think having the thrall pit at level 3 would be pretty clutch for us. You have a thunder cannon, a heat beam, and a mag pulse. I think I'm going to get rid of maybe that siege bombard. Nah, let's go for the shields. It's always the right idea to go for the shields, I think. Okay, sacrifice another one of these thralls. I don't know who we have on this ship right now. I need to get rid of these non-blood cultists also. And I think we should do that pretty soon. Blow up, dang you. Fire this Reaper beam, but I got a feeling that shield is going to recharge immediately and it's not going to do anything. Yeah. Oh, there we go. We managed to get back in. Siege beam? Why not? Imperial scribe here is getting poisoned. I didn't realize, but he's okay. He'll survive. Quick transfusion for safety. This guy's trying to power up his warp drives. Let's be done with that. Bada boom. 54 scrap. Okay, so I was like pretty correct, I think, in saying that the surrender scrap was worth taking. Yeah, build speed times 2. I think that's our next upgrade. Shields are never bad, but sometimes not the best idea. Yeah, I think you gotta like take the balance, right? I'm gonna give myself an option to go into this store, but I don't think we're gonna want to. Ooh, how nice. Big fat guy here, Centurion. Let's get the maxed out thralls coming in here, seeing as we rely on them. Oh, sure, man. You can fight the boss. No problem. You hop right on in there. Let me know how it goes for you, buddy. Another blood spear. Another blood spear. Okay, that's most of their stuff messed up here now. Go for the forward view. Didn't seem like I hit that engine, did I? At this point, I think I could take the ion tunneler off and just put the siege beam back. I have more than enough munitions that I can just use this in every fight right now, so I might as well. I got loads of thralls, so we'll start ripping them apart. And just taking more shots. Oh, the constant blood spears with the upgraded thrall pit is really good. That is for sure what we were missing. Now I can have everything online. So our evasion is 35. I'd love 40% evasion, I think. That feels like it would be nice. There is a chest here. Ooh. Ew. Yes! A dark matter prism. That's not that useful. I mean, it's nice to have it all, but guy's gonna light a fireball on us. But I'm not overly worried about that. Now, we missed so many shots just then. That was unbelievable. All right, start gobbling up the thralls and getting rid of these shields. Nice. We avoided summon Redeemer. Ooh, that's a big spell. Got a little swing and a miss there. Have you come down for that. Keep casting blood spears. We'll go for some of their weapons. You get another thrall in here. You go for that again. I had a feeling they might try that. Cheeky little buggers. Thankfully, we can take out those engines. And we can even just hit them with a quick little Reaper. Put your shields back up, did you? Not for long. Not for long, I said. Who needs guns when you could just liquefy thralls and then send them at the enemy? Soul Barrage. That's going on Festus. Amazing. So now this guy has Blood Spear, and he has Twin Soul Spear. This Imperial Scribe, we're going to let you go. Sorry, homie. And this Apostle of Decay, we're also going to let you go. I want to be ready for this last fight with a vengeance. We got all of our stinkers, all of our casters. Antidotes and dark matter prisms. I mean, I guess I could put 2 of those on one guy. And then, I don't know, an antidote on you. I still have Thrall Walk, but nobody needs it. We got one more node. Full of Centurions, great. Full of Centurions that cannot land on my ship, even better. Right, I guess I could start with him charging Twin Soul Spear while he waits for all the guys to show up, and then this guy can start eating, you know, everything else. Probably should go with shields instead of that, but well, whatever. Wow, we actually breached all of that in one round. Huge damage. There's another thrall here, so let's just keep hitting the shield. How is that still alive? Fire off a Blood Spear there. Fire off a Blood Spear there. I wish I had the hate engine so these all did extra damage. You could summon yourself another thrall. My big thing is going to actually be like having blind spots here and not being able to see all the different things that I'm trying to do. That feels like my greatest fear at the moment. They are attempting to escape. Knock out their engines. And again. And again. And again. Somebody blew up my Reaper. All right, so this is going into the final fight. We got 96 left. I literally have just enough to get 40% evasion. Or I could get 2 times damage to systemless rooms, double length on the siege beam. Like, that's pretty good against the final boss. $21 left over. I kind of feel like that's the better choice. I'm going to do that. Give me that little bit of extra damage. And we final boss it. Arrowkind Starflayer. All right. Blood for the Blood God. What does this homie have? 3-shot volley with ionizes systems. A 5-shot volley with high breach chance. You have a Thrall Pit, which I think I can pull from as well, which is really nice. A Husk Rack. Reapers. And then whatever other kind of shenanigans you have, you also have a brood mother. Okay, okay, okay. I'm gonna load up the siege beam immediately. Just let it start charging. I'm gonna put a Necro Lurch on our ship. I'm probably gonna put 2 of them on our ship, to be honest. And then we'll start trying to pick away at their shields as fast as we possibly can, so that everything else can start hitting. Okay. Nice. It actually went down way quicker than I thought it would. What if I did that? I don't know what happened to my Reaper beam. It like bounced off immediately. Okay, I have more blood spears to throw, so I should throw them. I think one of my biggest threats is them going to be summoning a bunch of stuff on my ship as well. I mean, we have a lot of heals, and we have a potential to avoid spells. But a potential does not make for a guarantee. Thankfully, our tendrils will also help us out here. Be good if I could blood curse some of these guys to summon more stuff in this fight. Okay, let's hit that again. Actually, let's hit that with you. We'll go Twin Disruptor, Thunder Cannon there. You get in there. That Servo Husk needs big help. I really don't want to lose him at all, so I'm going to actually drop a heal on him right away. All right. Enemy systems are protected. They're spawning a bunch of stuff all over the place. I'm sure our life support is safe. We're mostly just losing thralls at the moment, which is good. You know, fairly irrelevant. Oh, my Reaper beam. He's getting all docked up. I didn't even see them do that. How's this guy gonna do, I wonder? He's immune to suffocation, but not to poison. I think that Greater Corpulent is gonna just kill him and then fully heal. That's my theory right now. No, I think my theory is wrong. Sadly. Sadly, I think my theory is wrong. Okay, currently I have a ton of thralls on this ship. Not a bad thing. Not a bad problem to have. Especially because I can't really do anything with them. We're only taking minor damage here. Ooh. Mind controlling the servo husks. Mind controlling a few thralls. No one, not really a big issue. He's got to beat up some of my own weaponry, but that's life. I think I'll have him just stick down here and fix up these doors for a moment. I'm concerned about how low everybody's HP is. Summon a second Necro Lurch. You can Blood Curse in here. Still have thralls left. I have many thralls left, in fact. Ooh, some nasty shots there. Okay. We got to keep an eye on our health. We do have our heals. Have at least 20 friendly crew with the demonic keyword on an enemy ship. That can't be correct. While it is hostile, excluding ghouls, crawlers, and rot spawn. I have 20 demons on the enemy ship? That's... Do all of their thralls count for me? Okay, you come in here, help him with that door. That command throne is totally gutted. I'm gonna put you on Twin Soul Spear. Okay, your job is done. You're going down there. I have a carcass down here fighting a tendril. Sure. Let's fear these shields again. I probably have start blood shielding some of those damn weapons. So that they stop doing things like that. You know what? Those are just breaches and they're in a room that nobody's in, so I'm not super worried about that. Right now, nobody is flying the ship, so I have 0 evasion. Okay, you gotta leave there. We're getting mind controlled a lot. Okay, you got the first block of that up. I'm going to move you down there. I'm going to move you in here. This is a major concern. This guy's mind controlled, but I have summons that are going to try and kill him now. You guys are in a couple of stink rooms getting poisons, which is no good to me. Yeah, that ritualist is gonna get killed. Mind control for 3, poison for 2, stunned for 5. He might not. There's my Reaper beam. Damn, there goes my Reaper beam. Just when I got their shields down too. Huge heal here. Oh my god, he lived. Oh my god, he lived. Husk, you move there, you move there, you move there. Other Husk. Heiress, maybe? Well, she's repairing, actually. Thralls. Start going that way, that way, that way. Let's get rid of some of these weapons. For the love of God. Oh my god, enemy crew gets reinforcements. Okay, that's actually not that bad. Someone transfusion these guys. Please. Okay. All of our weapons can come back online. The siege beam is still cooking. This ritualist did not get as much health as he was meant to from that. I didn't have a thrall, did I? All right, whatever. Doesn't matter. You go there. You go there. You go here. Blood priest, you go there. You guys go there. 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 Cast. 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 Our doors get a little bungled up again. We're doing okay. We are taking a lot of damage. This is the problem, is I need the Hull Reaper out. It's my only way to heal in this fight. I gotta get rid of those damn shields. Go. Let's do this side. Yeah. Got shot in the middle of it going there. Just brutal. I don't want to waste a coagulate on it if I don't have to. What's he doing? Fleshlings? That's okay. It did interrupt my big soul spear spell, but that's life. Let's hit that shield again. Just make sure it stays down. The siege beam is putting in a lot of work right now. See if I can hit some of their own stuff here. This is very close. Oh, my thrall pit. Yes! Torment 10, Harmony of Murder. Achieve victory with an all blood cult crew. The petroglyph unlocked. Whew. At last you've arrived at the Vault of Souls. Within it you find a grand altar ablaze with argent fire. You plunge your hand into the flame. The searing heat of eternity washes over you and your crew. Your souls sublimate into the infinite ether, heralding the age of pandemonium. You have fulfilled your destiny. Your mission complete. Oh. After all the losses we've had lately, I would have been so bummed. After a long and terrible voyage, the crew of the vessel, the Psalm of Euphoria, emerges victorious, their achievement enshrined within the Vault of Souls. We had Zavarok. What do we have? We had 2 demons, a Stygian worm, and a greater corpulent. We had 2 servo husks, 2 regular husks, a ritualist, an elder blood mage, another ritualist, a blood witch, and a blood priest. Wow, we had almost... The only thing I didn't have was a blood knight, and arguably that's what the heiress is, so... 6,000 residents. Not bad. It's not bad. I can't buy a new bow with it, but... Scrap required 1,600 scrap. You get 1,000 points for getting the victory. Okay. Oh, that's pretty good at least. 1.9 on Torment 9. Refuse to surrender. Player fled from one enemy. That's true. We got absolutely buckled by the mini-boss and we still managed to come out ahead. About 1,000 points on upgrades. 10 crew. Lots of healing. Lots of summoning. That's cool. I've always wanted to do a thrall pit build. I'm really satisfied we got that. So what is this? This is just an achievement. It doesn't actually give you anything. I thought maybe it would give me like an extra ship or something. And what else did we get? The arcane starflyer, which I've never beaten. That guy's beaten me quite a few times. I still haven't beaten the Imperial battle, or the core miner, yes, and the giant necrophage. I've definitely done 20 damage at once, but it was before they put in achievements. So what do we unlock there? We have enough to get one of like the lower level guys. The new ship, the Petroglyph. A servo husk and an aberrant with an inertia pro. Enemy ships lose evasion when your sensors stay. Oh, this is the double missile boat. And a translocator. Dude, this is a crazy ship. Displacement bombs, saber missiles. What is this ship? It doesn't have a weapons bay. Scrap income is further reduced, stacks with all previous levels. Torment 10. Right, and we don't unlock that. We have to go through the B list to get that one. The only difference is that all these guys are unlockable with residents as well. These guys you have to work your way up. Oh, we can see the final ship, the light destroyer. An infiltrator and a servo excavator. With a wrath of angels, the lances, bombs, missiles, graviton cannon, and a heavy energy lance. Cool. Weapons 3 this guy starts with. I can't wait to play the demon ship. But I guess up next is going to have to be the missile boat, which is going to be a whole change of things because I almost never use missiles. But that'll have to be for the next run, the torpedo boat. Thank you so much for joining us. In the meantime, we hope to see you back in the next Void War. Until then.